Hello, welcome back to my channel again. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting and sharing the video. It's been an amazing week. Thank you so much. I am cautiously delighted today to come in your way with another topic, especially in the midst of COVID-19. Coronavirus 19. There are all kinds of speculations out there. This morning I heard about somebody saying that we're all gonna die in June, but that's just crazy. And also I heard that some married people are not sleeping with each other. They are not having sex because of coronavirus precautionary measures. I need to get advisory on that one. But for now, I think if you're already living with your husband or wife, wash your hands before sex. Maybe that's my own tip. Let's get right into today's topic. Hi, so if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Rebecca Kisedu, aka Mrs. Kiss, and be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video, and always tune in here every Monday for your very real videos covering anything pertaining to life and relationship. So let's get right into today's topic. Today's topic is how to handle difficult questions in relationship, or how to deal with difficult questions in relationship. Let's get right into it. One, you have to think about the question that you're going to ask your partner or the person in question in a relationship. If you're a Christian, you have to pray about it. In the world we say that meditate or think about it, but truly my recommendation to you will be to pray about that particular question that you want to ask the person, because God is the author and the architect of everybody's life, and if you pray about it, more often than not He'll give you the direction to go about it, and also to prepare the person's heart for it. Two, start the conversation in a graceful manner, in a non-threatening way, especially if you're in a relationship and you want to talk about documentation, especially for immigrants. If you want to talk about documentations for the other person, or for me especially, my mom was with us, and then we wanted to talk about what her end of life measures would be, and she was so uncomfortable with it. But the point is, you don't want to talk about those things about death with your parents and their funerals when they are sick. You talk about those things when they are well, when you are laughing and having fun, and then you bring it up. My mom was like, she's like, I don't want to talk about that. I claim life, and that's what I claim for her. But guess what? We have talked about that now until that dreadful day. So, you need to be able to start the conversation in a non-threatening way, in a fun way, in a friendly environment, so that the person in question will be able to engage with you, and then you can have a more productive conversation, or, get your answers and questions answered that way. So the third one is you have to simulate the situations or the particular, concerns that you have or in question, different things that mimic the kind of discussion that you want to have, about, like I was talking about funerals. When you go to funeral, what do you see? You can use those environments to ask that question. When you go to naming ceremonies, when you see people having baby showers, when you see people being deported, or people being sick, or people going through childlessness, what do you see as people in relationship or dating? When you see those things, don't just go around dating and going around jumping from one restaurant to the other. You need to be able to engage in these things, and this is one of the ways you can do it, by simulating or putting yourself in that kind of environment, so that will bring up the question for you to discuss. Okay, so the fourth point is be honest and transparent. You have to be honest and transparent. It's not all situations that you can simulate, especially when you're dating and you talk about, people who have the AS genotype, or, you just have to be upfront about it and let the other person know, or engage in that question, ask the person, or if you know somebody, especially, I'm a nurse and I see people with sickle cell traits and sickle cell conditions and stuff like that. You need to be honest about that. If I were to go in a relationship, I would like to know, and not because it's anything, but just so you can discuss honestly about those things. And also, even for people who are immigrants, your immigration status, you need to be honest about it. If you don't have the right documentation, uninkrata and I say BB auntie, you are not able to do what you need to do. You need to be honest about that. I think people appreciate your honesty more than the actual problem or the actual question. So being honest and transparent is key in dealing with difficult questions. And the final point, or the fifth one, is you have to provide your unflinching support. These, we're talking about things that, are not your everyday questions. These are difficult questions. These are questions you ask and the person goes like blank, or they're just not interested, or they don't want to talk about it. So you need to be able to provide your support. No matter the outcome of the question or the answer to the question, you need to let the person in question know that you will be there, you will be support. Even if it leads to breakage of your relationship, you need to be able to show that you're matured and you provide that support that is needed. So that brings us to the end of today's topic. Let me know what you think. Bring me some difficult questions that you think we need to address, and I'll be glad to get into it and get you more examples. Thank you so much. Remember to share and like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Subscribe.